Punch the sky, Spaceman Joe. Yeah.
Well, let's just jump into it. Paranormal news coming at you. There it goes. It flew by you. Did you see it?
Shit. I didn't.
Whoa!
I wasn't ready at all. I was reading about vitamins, nutrition.
Well, it's coming back. It's gonna slap you across the face.
Cryptid vitamins. Oh, vitamin Z. What in the world? Did you know that we don't absorb most of the multivitamins we eat? You just pee them out.
Yes,
I learned that as well.
It's actually not a very good way to get any sort of
just piss and vites
nutrition
into the stream.
Yeah.
Well, you got to eat more bacon, and then it binds to the bacon.
Oh, okay.
But that's not what we're talking about.
You got to feed the vitamins to something to fatten them up, then eat its liver.
Okay. That makes sense.
To be fair, that is exactly how you get the most nutrients from your multivitamin. What are you all doing? I hope you're listening to many hours of Werewolf Radar.
Yeah.
Because when you reach 666 hours, Satan gives you a
special
brownie.
Happens. Don't ruin it.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Nothing cool happens.
See, now, like part of it is that they get scared when he shows up. And then they surprise him with a brownie.
Should we let them know that he's going to show so they're not scared? Because, I mean, it is a...
Well, we already did.
I think it makes the brownie better to be... You'll be scared regardless. Anyway,
right, it is a fear brownie.
For Werewolf Radar's paranormal news, I have attorney for psychic accused of fraud offers supernatural defense for their client.
Okay.
I'm grabbing this from a couple places. I have Coast to Coast.
Liar with liar.
And Fox 13 from Tampa Bay, which I'm reading from right now. This is from Gloria Gomez. Tampa, Florida. A Tampa jury heard about dark spells, fraud, and a fortune teller named Jaycee Wasso on Tuesday. We've talked about this situation before, but it's going to trial and things are getting, as we discussed, supernatural.
Oh,
Wasso.
Wait, is this the same case, or is this a copycat psychic, if you will?
This happens more frequently than you can imagine, where a psychic
one going on upstairs right now. I can hear it.
Where a psychic will take advantage of someone who is undiscerning of what's going on, not very with it, and will steal money from them. But we'll go into it. We have that Jaycee is on trial for conning a client into stealing $1 million from her wealthy and older husband. Statewide prosecutor Paul Dontavelli said during opening statements that Wasso was a self-proclaimed psychic who 3 years ago convinced her client, Lynn Halfron, that the cash that she gave the psychic would ward off evil spirits and break a family spell.
That's always so funny. The second somebody's like, oh, I know what it needs.
It needs
money.
Cash.
It needs money from you to me. Like, oh, geez. I guess you could get
if you give me money
up against a wall that like just to not pay it means you don't believe or something. But good Lord, give me your fucking money. Give me that, you fucking idiot.
It looks bad, but we haven't heard her defense. We'll go with the evidence first. So one message stated that Lynn, I think we're missing something, but we're just reading the straight text message. Lynn, want me to tell you what's going on? Your mother is going to die.
Whoa, straight threat.
Straight threat.
Fucked up, yeah.
Or, I mean, in this case, just informing, I think, is what her plea is going to be. But Halfron's mother was ill at the time. Prosecutors say Wasso told Halfron that the money would break a family curse and cure her mother of cancer.
Wow.
Dontavelli explained. Yeah, we're definitely in scam artist territory. Now, not
Scam
all
artist,
psychics
scam
and mediums
art,
go around
I don't
doing
think
this.
I don't even think you can add artist to that. That's just fucking craven thievery. Like,
So the prosecution explained that the psychic pressured the victim to come up with the money, pricey jewelry, and designer handbags. If not, bad things would happen. Another text message said, "Darkness is going to possess
the spirit
you."
of Fenty has talked to me, and they say I need your handbag.
One text message said, "Darkness is going to possess you and take away your whole family."
Good Lord.
Now, prosecutors say Wasso convinced Halfron to write a series of checks, money that came from her husband, Richard Rappaport's account. After 2 failed attempts to cash the checks at a Tampa Amscot, prosecutors say that Jaycee recruited her then husband, Joey Evans, and his father, John Evans, to cash the checks in New Jersey.
Good Lord. Where it was just fine.
Yeah, Jersey's got different bank rules.
Goodbye.
Well, is a Amscot an actual bank, or is that just like a check casting joint that's in Tampa?
Feels like the latter to me.
Yeah, where they're like, we have less than $50,000 on hand.
Yeah.
Don't rob us.
Please. Yeah.
So they cash the check. They buy designer items, jewelry, and an exotic car.
Wait, so this is, you said it was $1 million?
$1 million total of various things that Jaycee Wasso had Lynn Halfron steal from her older husband. So like the 2 checks was a significant amount of money.
So
and then
both $500,000 checks.
Oh no,
You're just trying to like fucking
that's
cash them at the grocery store, you dimwit.
That is $1 million check.
Oh boy.
Was one of them.
Oh brother.
So all this happens.
No one's gonna cash that for you, you fucking maniac.
So that's the evidence. The defense, and we've talked about this before on how psychics, while some can be somewhat legitimate and cursed by the visions of the undead and whatnot, some are scam artists and bastards. So the defense said, my client is charged with threatening her and manipulating her. She never put a gun to her head. She never put a knife to her throat. And she never said, if you don't do this, I was going to come to kill you. The threats are supposedly, if you don't pay me, the evil spirits are coming. Now, now Halfron did pay and the evil spirits never came. That's what she paid for.
Well.
So her defense is
that might be a fair legal point.
Did you get haunted? Did the spirits take your mother?
This sucks so bad because on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, eat the rich. And on the other hand, I'm like, ugh, you're fucking fleecing people in a way that makes it harder for us to study a phenomenon that we care about. And like, you're doing it in such a way that preys on people's emotions and their fears. And it's like this fucking, this rock keeps away tigers thing. No way to prove it, but I don't see any tigers. Do you?
Now, that being said, do you see any evil spirits?
Yeah, exactly.
The cash might have gone to stuff that we don't understand. I doubt this. I'm on your side as well. I'm upset that shit like this happens.
I think a very shitty person stole money from a very dumb asshole.
Everyone is bad in this story.
Yeah.
But what a fun story to read for Werewolf Radar's paranormal news.
I got all fired up.
As we all should.
Look.
Psychics like this ruin the name of good psychics.
It makes me mad
who
that
scare us with visions of ghosts that only they see.
It makes me mad that there's so much money floating around and I can't have any of it. It makes me so mad when I hear about like, yeah, somebody wasted $130,000 on a fucking, crashed a brand new car into the river and it got a zillion views on TikTok and made them $1 billion. I'm just like, what do I have to do to get into the flow, man?
Paranormal news, real talk. I think you need to find a ghost.
I think I need to find a ghost. Get one in a jar.
I think you're gonna need to. I think you need to find a rube.
Ooh, but I couldn't take advantage of a true rube. If I found me a wealthy rube like this, I'd be like,
it's hard to actually fleece somebody.
Gotta follow through. Yeah.
When you have a moral compass.
Yeah, this lady threatened her with her mother's death and was like, you know what would help?
If you gave me some money.
If
you gave me around $10,000, your mom probably won't die. I can't hold back all the evil spirits.
Mamma mia. Anyway.
Yep, that's been the paranormal news. A psychic con artist is getting some comeuppance.
Watch your backs. And if you ever get to the point where you're like, I'm going to give this person $10,000 so a ghost thing does or doesn't happen, stop, breathe, breathe, by which I mean breathe, and then give that money to us.
Yes. Be Werewolf Radar's executive producer at the $10,000 tier on our Patreon at Patreon.
It's there. If somebody wants to buy it.
Werewolf Radar.
You know what? We do have all of the magical materials to actually stop a ghost from haunting you, so.
Yeah, we'll come over. If you want to pay us, we will absolutely come over and take a look at your ghost situation. Believe it or not, we goof around a lot, but we might know what to do. If you're wondering who you're going to call, it could be us.
More than likely, I've been told by a number of mediums and psychics that I emitted energy that stops them from being able to do their thing. And more than likely, I'm a ghost deterrent. So I'll sleep in your house for a couple nights. We'll see what's up, you know?
Yeah.
I demand a clean bed and breakfast.
Couch.
Yeah, let me crash on your couch. I'm a clean boy. Now let's wrap up this tale of crime and ghosts with our Super Deeker Super sign-off line from one Dylan Gutierrez. 1, 2, 3. Suspect the void. Space person, whomever. So follow us on Twitter.
Hang out there.
Just do stuff, you know? Live life.
Just live your damn life.
That means that you losing every time you don't know the fucking truth.